Tonight is fundamentally different. This is not said in a casual way of messages that had failed, but in the moment both fade by morning. It is meant in irreversible Paul, some suffix, and irreversible way possible. Something has been electorated in your life that tonight has been in preparation for longer than you realize, and it does not require your permission. Your readiness are for your circumstances to be perfect. It is an opinion regardless of whether your mindset is fully blind or your past it is fully healed. This shift is every response to every you pair you offered one no one was. Listening every journal entry you wrote at your is the point now. And say to Lomum Kais as the bring new that's voted the development into your life. I doubt because the part of you get vote in this nong. That's vote. You are likely carrying a bone deep, soul level exhausted from or dumb your vacation or a good night's sleep. Cannot address it. It eaten from Tibor if Ramok's lens and anticipation fam. Sensu Samsum is common. Almost attain. And then you fail to dive again into Ken. You have endured. Send the Moses. Breakthroughs that turned into tests. Connections that were only for a season. And opportunities that evaporated before you could grasp them. Will soon carry you of a heavyweight waiting in the white weight season as warily are certainties in, making women feel more expensive than it use at a wee bad light. That season and the Duke around Durk out way. Then know you feel how then. You know fact that you made it feel matters more than you know. Shao rarely lems himself roofs returdax or sang. They often work like an ordinary toothy or one more difficult day in a hard season. Yet, this is the moment where our roots you have grown in the dark finally begin to break through the surface you are standing onto Saint-Shelm. Why? Because of what you have built in the ensemble scene work happen. Ensembled on your behalf in the unseen realm. Your internal system of you is already responding to this shift. Particularly in your sleeping, if your tail has a cond more of you, or leave behind a significant emotion eyes do. It is the cause you are conscious as mind and part it also the robor nuises. Add saptor aside it, and add space. You are soon for what soon for to Japan, coving tone for to making for what's moving. As activation begin. The people around you will notice the change before you do, and their reaction will vary greatly. You will do a new quality, a presence, a confidence rooted in unshakable and owing that all act. However, mother to force, thou view people and opportunities. However, you must also be prepared for a friction. Some who are bonded to your sagoggle or your smaller self will become uncomfortable as you step forward into your power. Do not shield to leave their discomfort. Thou to yourself were abandonment, you are owed to your television zone. Your Samford's own mate to survive other people comfort zone. While financial shift continues, news activation is not equal to but a lightning bolt, but a sequence. It starts the once more and it's even. For one conversation that when it different, you are one door and it stays open. Once this momentum stops, it will comes a current that does not stop. Your assignment is not to focus on the whole sequence, but to respond correctly to the first door. The recall you've been putting off. The proposal you have done to someone to, or the implication let it take finish. Move on and ask Blessidar, and thou asked Wolfhall in a way that takes your bant away. You may have wondered why your baked you took so long while as a result. Seeming to receive arity zilly. Corey, arity is that size of your blessa require, see, cars to done to depend to a preparation. This to shift doesn't happen to person who had they teasy. It happened to one who was mistaken to their car and they tried to see it. Anyway, you didn't waste your weight in. You found your back through wood. It's even LP Ferguson All connections has been a process of divine curation. Uversed. Lisa that ye new relational environment because of people you. Into Rex Depulier and Vorhauer Davro you Pwipes. Those who have adapted the way were not in for Lisa Vaten of you. Your true people are already in your orbiting, waiting to recognize the version of you at Morty tonight. You will soon notice physical and emotional shift to confer. This shift confer you. You may experience an unusual surge of energy or a sudden quietness. The internal city had run your system for months. Your intuition was sharpened, will allow you to know when X right move will allow certainty at hypothesis analysis. Do not be surprised by unexpected emotional releases. Tears are left to that leave you feeling lighter, as these are a byproduct of old way to leaving your system are a new sense of purpose where you kai. Clarifying all written that reason, difficulties aboard. And the days ahead, you must guard your faith and you have yours and your peace, your virtue. Then your mar pieces Afrikaans even version. Guard your ears, you that even word that's mosey. Keep your word into Pikios a life you are what more than clear. So you do not also said do so at ye Mosa and parchantly. Watch your words. So describing yourself as the core forgotten. The words you use shape your beliefs and ultimately your outcome. Instead, persistently declare that you are in your activation season, and that what was how backers are flowed. Expect resistance tonight, for it always accompanies significant activation. It will not appear. Add and don't wear that's enemy, but add don't wear over face of wood or fuzzy it's suddenly seen. That's a null. Versus is this stuff something value will push out the season and the other sides in. Either separate it to the proof that the sense malleable is on the other side. You do not need to argue with the versa. Simply choose one breath at a time to keep moving toward the shift. When you wake up tomorrow, the sun will rise as you do, but you will feel unheaviness of the matter relating, or great, that once greeted your morning will be diminished. That's evidence. Accumulates of unexpected conversation. You will perfect in your dot account. The perfect delay connection you will realize at every hard delay. When the pay first that was in service a voice morning left cup. The beauty ahead of you already pinned within a pin behind you. You have half the crossed of a line. And in what project of everything now to follows agitate, said quietly now and let your body receive with due tomorrow. Take a fourth concrete step toward a life of it is opening up, moving not to cones ones but by two caught you are the chosen one who moves in spite of the penalties. Just at the beginning.